For the delay. I was really sick the past couple days. I had some kind of food poisoning or a stomach bug or something. So I'm in my pajamas. I'm in my onesie. My boyfriend's like, "Are you a Teletubby?" He calls me a Teletubby when I wear this, so it's kind of funny. But I hope everybody is doing all right energetically. You know, my energy's still a little low. I've been sleeping most of the day. I do feel a lot better. At least I'm off my liquid diet now, and I'm tolerating food, which is a good thing. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pull your cards, Capricorn. I am doing personal readings right now via video. I can either send you your own video link, or if we're friends on Facebook, we can Facebook Messenger. Those right now are only $20. I take Cash App, Venmo, Facebook Messenger payments, and PayPal. So give me some cards for Capricorn. Give me some cards for Capricorn. They're not wanting to spit out today. That one did. Come on. That one did. That one did. Come on. Wow. That one came out. Need a couple more, and then I'm going to pull some oracle cards. Sorry, usually the whole time I'm like talking through this, I'm just still really kind of out of it. I apologize. Alright. My Vampire Oracle deck. If you are sitting in the house, try to get outdoors, at least sit outside on your porch or take a walk. Definitely try to get some fresh air. I know as soon as it stays warm consecutively for a few days, I'm going to open up my windows and air it out in here. I love having my windows open. But I'm in Indiana and the weather is so wishy-washy. I'm going to take that one too. You never know what to expect. The old folks say this is pneumonia weather when it goes back and forth like this, so let it stabilize just a little bit. One of your Love Your Inner Goddess cards, and that one definitely came out. Give me a card for Capricorn, and I feel like these two right here. Trying to be read, trying to be heard. My Romance Angel cards. One more. Give me a Romance Angel card for my Capricorn viewers. Give me a clear card. right. And the first card that we have is Knight of Swords, drama. You have been dealing with some drama right now. And I feel like this could be co-workers, family, friends. Misunderstandings going on right now. And it has to do with communication. And understand, make sure that you are communicating over the phone rather than text messaging, because text messaging so many times can be taken out of context because there's no tone. And when you don't have a tone, it's really hard to really see what a person's true intention is. And energy doesn't lie. So I always go off people's intention, not so much their energy, but their intention. You know, the difference is somebody can say something to you and they can say it jokingly. But if they don't intend any harm, it's different than if they're poking fun because they're trying to make fun of you. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you're reading intentions right now. Compassion, empathy, sympathy, kindness. Even if somebody is offensive right now, make sure that, you know, you still don't be a doormat and have good boundaries with people, but understand not everyone is at your level of consciousness. Everyone has their own level of consciousness, and everyone is dealing with their own shit right now. This whole shit storm that, you know, the whole universe right now is going through is turning over fears like never before. Everyone is facing their own fears. Everyone is in the energy of fear. So make sure that you have compassion for other people, because you never know what they are dealing with on a daily basis. And sometimes people aren't emotionally mature enough to understand, to not project that onto you. That's the only way I can sum that up. Rebellion, upstart, tumult, revolution. So I feel like you are really becoming your authentic self. You are standing in your truth and possibly even standing up to some people right now. And so that is a lot of the drama that's coming up, is you going against the grain. And maybe this is, you know, against like your parents or your family, things that you were raised to believe were true that, you know, you are questioning now. And, you know, you're stepping outside the box and really getting away from conformity. And so this is causing quite a bit of drama. And definitely, and like I said, be compassionate because not everyone is at your level of consciousness. And, you know, do speak your truth, but try at the same time to be sympathetic and understanding towards others, because they don't have that enlightenment that you have. Vortex, temptation. So I almost feel like this is a temptation for bad habits. You know, a lot of people have a lot of time on their hands right now. They're sitting around the house. You know, maybe you've dealt with some sort of substance abuse in the past and you are tempted to use again, or fall back into a codependent relationship because it's something you know. Maybe you're lonely. To clarify that card, we have Magician in a mirror. And I feel like you need to take a good long look at yourself. And you need to really ask yourself, is this what you want to do right now? You know, no judgment, because I've struggled with my own things that I've been addicted to, my own addictions. But really use this time to really take a good long look at yourself. I feel like you're breaking patterns and habits that you've always ran back to, you've always fallen back on. And understand, addictions don't have to be substances. They can be people. They can be patterns. So really take a good long look at that right now. and really decide what you want, because you can be this magician and you can manifest whatever type of reality you want in your existence right now, your physical reality. Sorry, I just got through eating. Oh, God, like heartburn. Queen of Swords, resilience. You know, so there's a certain amount of resilience that you have where you're very determined to achieve your goals. But the question that's coming in is to make sure that you know what those goals are. Make sure you know what you really want. And make sure it's not because you are trying to please others and you're not trying to do what they want you to. Because I feel like this has something to do with that rebellion right now. Maybe, you know, your family always wanted you to go to law school and you're like, no, I want to be a barber, you know, or something like that. Something, you know, maybe I'm getting for somebody. Somebody's always wanted to join the Peace Corps. And so if this is something, this is your dream, do pursue it and do not give up your dream. Be resilient. Appreciation. Make sure you appreciate, because I'm sensing that you have been manifesting things. We always manifest. Understand the law of attraction is always at work. It's not something that you have to sit down and, you know, you have to do some special ritual or whatever. It's always at work. It's how things work. But you're consciously manifesting things. Now that you're aware of it, you're like setting your intentions and consciously manifesting things. Make sure that you appreciate those. A lot of times we fall into this whole energy of I want more, 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 and that's all right, but make sure you're focused on what you do have instead of what you don't have. You know, if you were, you know, if you manifested $5 into your physical reality today, be so grateful for it. Don't sit there and say, well, it's 5, I really needed 20. Make sure that you're very grateful and appreciative for that 5 so that you can receive more. Because appreciation and gratitude is what is going to keep you manifesting more and more things into your life. We have the Sun, happiness. And so this is the energy that if you're not already in this energy, you're moving towards this. I have lots of good energy coming in for you as far as manifestation wise. When you get the Sun card in a reading, this is the most positive card that you can get. When you get this, you have to know that everything is working out exactly the way it's supposed to. You're on the right path. And we have Angel of Truth. It says true here. So once again, I feel like the most important 2 things for you to do right now are gratitude, 1, and 2, always speak your truth. Be your authentic self. Authenticity is a very, very attractive trait. And if you have not magnetized in this special romantic soulmate, you are going to. And you're going to do that by being your authentic self, by not trying to be someone that you're not. I mean, so many times I see people on social media trying to be something they're not, trying to put on airs, trying to impress people. And I'm not saying you're doing that. Like, I'm not getting that energy at all in this reading. Just make sure that you aren't trying to keep up with the Joneses or you aren't trying to compete with anyone else, that you're just being yourself and you're not worried about what anyone else is doing or what anyone else has. That message is coming through very, very loud and clear. 6 of Pentacles, generosity. So I'm sensing that you are a very generous person, but you need to have boundaries with people. You know, it's like that, you know, meme I've seen a few times. Givers have to set limits because takers don't. So I feel like you've been overgiving. And the reason why we overgive a lot of times is because of a codependent relationship that we have. This could be with a family member, with a friend, with a roommate, with a lover. So make sure you set limits and make sure you are not overgiving so that you can earn your worth, because you are worthy regardless, and you don't have to do anything to earn anyone. In fact, you are the prize. So you need to start telling yourself, I am the prize. And this person would be crazy not to want to be with me. But do set limits. Because we have the courthouse here. So someone's either going through a divorce right now, or maybe you've had to sue somebody you've loaned money to, or maybe you got taken advantage of by a business. I'm sensing that too. But somebody is going to the courthouse, and this definitely has to do with generosity, with you being an overgiver. And understand, I've been an overgiver as well. A lot of times we go into this whole energy of I'm going to overgive so that this person doesn't leave me. That, or sometimes you're with somebody and they're such a pain in the ass that you give them what they want just so you can have peace. I'm getting that sense too for some people. But this whole cycle is coming to a completion. You are no longer going to be able to be in this vibration because it lowers yours. So you've got to protect your energy. 7 of Cups, possibility. So I feel like this is a third party that you've had this relationship going on, and maybe it's been off again, on again. It's maybe been toxic, unhealthy, I'm getting for some of you. And you have this other person that's possibly could be from your past, that's kind of in and out, who you really have really strong feelings for still. And this is the person that you desire. And this is a whole possibility, but you have to really get out of this vortex. You have to leave this vortex. You have to leave this energy in order to have a clean, fresh start with this person. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Make sure you are living in the present moment. The only moment that's real is the present moment. Nothing else exists. The past no longer exists. The future is not here yet. And understand, we simulate our own reality. The best example I can give you is I really think there's a reason why human beings started having social media. Social media is so symbolic of, these different demos that we simulate by where we vibrate at. It's what it's the image that we put out there. It's the demonstration we put on for people. And I really feel like social media is symbolic of what's really happening on a larger level, as far as how we create our own reality. And so with that being said, imagine, just imagine, you're in a starship or whatever, in the starship. You have your little simulator, your computer or whatever. Got your little machine, all that stuff on, your simulation gear. And you are, what do I want to experience right now? Oh, I want to experience this. So you pop that demo in and you have that. Okay. You're getting kind of sick of this demo. I'm really kind of sick of this demo. It's gone on too long, but I'm just kind of stuck here. What do I do? Well, you stop putting energy into it. You stop focusing on it. You're like, okay, enough already. Can I just be neutral? I'm just going to feel neutral towards this. So I can just zap myself back into the timeline center, the simulation center, so I can pop in a new demo. Okay, now when you get back to that simulation center, or whatever you want to call it, that demo center, are you going to sit there and are you going to dwell on, this shit happened and, it's still really bothering me and woo, or you know what, I wonder what's going to happen next. Because before you know it, you're going to be like, I've got to experience this again because evidently I didn't learn everything I needed to learn. So that's the only way I can describe it to you. We have the King of Swords, ambition. So yes, you are very ambitious right now. Do not let what's going on in the world deter you, because you will achieve these goals and these dreams. Right now, it's just like a timeout period. It's like the earth needed a rest from smog, from pollution, from people. I really feel like more than a timeout for people, this was Gaia, Mother Earth herself, that needed a break. So look at it like that. And you can still do the legwork. If you want to invest or get a new job or whatever it is you want to do, you can start doing the legwork online now. But do not give up on your hopes and dreams, and do not let anyone else tell you to give up on your hopes and dreams. This energy here, this drama, this rebellion, where you're actually standing up for yourself and speaking your truth, which is beautiful. This angel of truth. Privileged lady, and this can be privileged man. And I've said this before about Capricorns, things just come easy for you. It's not so much that you've been privileged, but it's almost like the universe makes things easier for you. It's almost like in that sense you're more privileged. You've always been more connected. And manifestation has always been easier for you than it's been for anyone else. And you know this. So stop worrying and get out of this. I thought there was an anxiety card. Maybe not, but there was the drama card. So make sure you get out of this energy here. I'm going to get one more card. I'm being guided to get one more card. And I'm going to pull one of my, these are my little fortune telling deck. And they're really, really good for reading energy. And I'm going to read one more of these. Oops, and that one definitely wanted to be read. 2. Pathway and main male. So you are on the right path. I feel like this goes along with that sun card. You are on the right path. Do not doubt your path right now. And as far as this main male or this main female, I feel like this person here that's kind of in and out, that's from your past, that you've always had a very strong connection to, you are their main male, main female. They feel the same way about you that you feel about them. Even if they are a third party in your connection, they're really wanting to have this fresh start with you too. But you really need to decide what you want and really clear your energy. And, maybe it's them that's in another connection right now. And if that's true, they still feel the same way. This connection is still very mutual and it's not going anywhere. Just a decision needs to be made by both people. So if you would like to have a personal reading, do reach out to me. And like I said, they're $20 right now. Thank you for watching, Capricorn.